start from our inheritance, yo. And now we need to do is we just surrender to Jehovah and send our child and we get that inheritance, yo.
One of the greatest ways to destroy a nation is on the inside, within the inside. Right, so it's black culture thing. I'm soca white man, I've given to our people, right? They hate each other, right? This black man hate that one, this one hate that one, but anybody else, once they're not black, they try to serve and please you, right? So when there's no unity, right, then it's easy to separate, it's easy to take you down as a people, as a whole. The Willie is a good example of this, right? They come in and they what? They say the brown one, them work in the house, the black one, they work out in the field, they create vision about our people, right? And that vision led to our demise.
You can tell a little living at the whole level, right? At black so-called black culture, it's a huge level, you know, right? And it's corrupted the whole level, you know. Excuse me, I tell you that the whole head is sick, right? From the head to the feet, there's no sound that's in it, you know. All the Israel is just totally corrupt, you know, right? It's just that the Lord left a remnant that can go justify and bring to himself, you know. Because the whole Israel just gone, you know. We ourselves sometimes we're corruptible, yo, following the wickedness of society, yo. What?
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5. Why should he be stricken anymore? He will revert more and more. The whole earth is sick. The whole earth ache. From the sole of the foot even unto the head. There is no soundness in it.
Exactly. There's no wisdom, right, in Israel, yo.
Right?
Our women, you know, dress and behave as whores. Our men, the same, right? Our women are lesbians, our men are faggots. You know? There's no regard for the laws of Jehovah Shem Yahushai. None whatsoever, yo. There's none that seek wisdom. Right? None that ask in the mercy of the Lord to bring the kingdom of heaven, yo. Not even Christians, yo, because Christians want to live well in this life, yo. They're not really looking forward to the second coming of the Lord, yo. Even though them say it, yo, the heart is not towards it, yo. Right? Our people now seek to be delivered from this wicked system, yo. Right? This filthy system, yo.
Right?
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7. The instruments also of the church are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when in need he speaketh right.
Exactly. Our people destroy with lying words, yo. Them follow the words of them leaders, yo. They follow the words of the pastors, the false prophets, the politicians, these entertainers, right? These are the men that follow, yo. Right, the Eddie Long that got put to death, you know, the TD Jakes, you know, TD Fakes, you know, the Al Miller, right? These are the men that they follow, the Barack Obama, which is not even of our people, yo. Right? These are the men our people follow, right? And they get followed, and get deceived, and then ultimately destroyed, yo.
Right?
Hey, we're saying it right now, we're pushing it more and more, right? The RFID microchip technology is the mark of the beast according to Revelation chapter 13 verse 16, right? And it's about to be fully implemented, right? It's coming to pass. The Lord is about to bring swift judgment on His kingdom, yo. Right? The time that you people, the window that you people have to repent from your wicked deeds is swiftly getting smaller, yo. We've been out here 7 years, right? Begging you people to see the truth, yo. Right? But the opportunity for repentance is closing up, yo.
Right?
Right? The scripture says what? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. What?
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
Right. Remember now, before the day of tribulation come, you know, before the day of Jacob's trouble, come to pass, yo. Before they forcibly implement the hard-fighting microchip, before martial law gets implemented, before there's a famine and unrest. Because when those days come, it'll be too late, yo.
Right.
Those will be the days of evil. In those days, when you call upon the Lord, He's gonna mock you.
Right.
The scripture said, matter of fact, give me Proverbs 1.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and he refused, I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded.
Starting from the apostles of GMS, right? This truth has been put, matter of fact, starting from the elders, before the apostles. This truth has been pushing since the 60s, yo. Starting from the apostles of 30 plus years, right? Most camps in GMS that have been on YouTube have been on YouTube for 10 years, 9 years, 8 years. So this truth is going out there, yo. Been on the internet, been all over the world, right? You have camps in Africa, you have camps in Europe, camps in the Caribbean, camps in South America, camps all over the US, right? So the scripture said because you have refused, yo.
Right?
What?
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
All the Lord stretched out the man to him prophets, yo, which we are the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the men of GMS, the sincere men of GMS. We are the prophets of the Lord, yo. This is the Lord stretching forth his hand. What?
And no man regarded.
Right.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Right? What's the counsel of the Lord? The counsel of the Lord are the laws, the judgments, and the precepts, yo.
Right?
Right? The fact that you need to come back to your heritage and to ask forgiveness to the sacrifice of Yahushai. Right? That's what the Lord, that's what you're rejecting, yo. What?
I've set at naught all my counsel,
Right.
and would not of my reproof.
Right? You people don't want to be reproved, yo. Especially you black women, yo. You don't want nobody telling that you're wrong, yo. Right? And as soon as somebody tries to correct the black woman, there's a simp jumping to a rescue, yo. Hey, you can't talk to the black woman like that. The black woman is gone. You don't have a mother. How dare you? Right? When the black woman is damn out of order, yo. The man is out of order as well, yo. But yet, if we correct the man, nobody say anything, yo. Right? The scripture says you would none of my reproof. But according to the laws, according to the words of the Bible, that you people claim that you are a Bible-believing nation, right? Our women are acting and dressing like whores, yo, like harlots. Right? What?
I will also laugh at your calamity.
Right?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
When you're getting put to death, right? And forced to take the hard-fighting microchip, when famine is eating at you like a worm, right? When missile thermonuclear missiles are being dropped on your asses, the Lord said He's going to laugh at your calamities, yo.
Right?
When you have to resort to eating your children, right? When you don't know when you're going to get the next meal, when you're eating the flesh off your own arm, the Lord said what? I will laugh at your calamity, yo.
Right?
What?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Right?
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Right?
When distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Exactly. That's when you people are going to call upon the Lord, yo. The scripture said, I will turn away my face from Jacob, right? And when they are in their tribulation, then they will seek me, yo. Right? Then you are going to seek the Most High. Then you are going to try to remember what the men out here on the highways and the byways were trying to say to you, yo. Then you are going to try to remember the name. To call upon the name. But the Lord is not going to give you that remembrance, yo. Right? Then you are going to try to find me. But the Lord is going to hide it from you people, yo.
Right?
Right? The scripture said, the tongue of our mouth going to cleave to the roof of our mouth, yo. Right? We're not going to prophesy to you people in those days, yo. Right? It's just like the parable of the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish virgins, yo. Right? It's time to get your own oil, yo. We've been out here selling the oil.
Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Right?
Call ye upon him while he is near.
Right?
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts.
Right? The Lord is calling right now. Right? This is the voice of the day of the Lord out in the streets, in the middle of Portantonio. Right? Crying out to you people for 7 years, yo. Right? Saying, turn ye from your wicked ways, yo. Turn from your adulteries. Turn from your idolatry. Turn from your malice. Turn from your murdering. Right? Turn from your witchcraft. Right? Repent of your wickedness and come unto the Lord, yo. Right? Beg forgiveness to the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Put away the pride, yo. Put away your vaunting. Put away your whoredom before the Most High eyes and humble yourselves, yo. Beg the Lord to forgive you, yo. That he might save you and deliver you from the coming destruction, yo. And because if you people knew how comprehensively, how entirely the so-called white man encompass you people, yo. The scripture tell you that part of the curse is that the enemy gonna lay a siege around you, yo. The so-called white man has besieged you people on every fucking side, yo. There is no escaping this coming destruction but to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, yo. Right? No Garveyism, no black culture, right? No Christian God, no Muslim, no Selassie, right? None of these false religions and false philosophies go and deliver you, yo. The scripture says, truly in vain is their salvation in Yahweh Hashem Salaka. Truly in vain is salvation who's far from the hills and the multitude of mountains, yo. Truly in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the salvation of Israel. What?
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation upward from the hills and from the multitude of mountains.
What that's speaking about? That's speaking about all the different false gods, yo. All the different false philosophies that our people hold on to, yo. That's the multitude of hills and mountains, right? What?
Truly in the Lord our power is the salvation of Israel.
Right. That's the only way we're going to get delivered, yo. Through our power, yo. Right? Give whatever in Psalms 44 and 4. Right? King David tell you where his salvation lie, yo. And King David was a skilled warrior. Right? One of the best warriors, right, our nation has ever seen, yo. But yet he don't believe in his own physical ability, right, to win battles, yo. He trusts in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to bring down his enemies, yo. What?
Psalms chapter 44, verse 4. Thou art my king, O power, O Yahweh. Command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies.
Right.
Through thy name will we tread them under the rise up under them that rise up against us.
Right.
For I will not trust in my bow,
right,
neither shall my sword save me.
God. So the scripture said, through thy name we're gonna push down the enemies, yo. Right, another cut for the stupid name, yo, and the IUIC. If you don't have the name, we're gonna push down the enemies, yo. Right? Or your plan to conquer the so-called white man, if not through the name of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai.
So Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Right?
The righteous run into it and is safe.
Right. That's our salvation, yo. Right? Whatever the name Yahweh Shai means, he is the deliverer, he is salvation, yo. Right? That's our escape from this wicked kingdom, yo. Right? The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? And him returning, right, to bring swift judgment upon you people, yo. Right? The Lord is coming to fight our battles, yo. We don't need to have any AK-47 posing on social media like some fucking buffoons. Right? We don't need to be to be building up in the black communities and black supermarkets, black kindergartens and all them bullshit there, yo. Right? All we need to do is to do the work, yo. All we need to do is to come out here and prophesy. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh, but Hashem Yahushai. That's it, yo. The Lord go fight our battles, yo. Right? What?
Verse 7. But thou hast saved us from our enemies,
right,
and hast put them to shame that hated us.
Right.
In Yahweh we boast all day long and praise thy name forever.
Exactly. This truth is not about glorifying yourself, yo. Right? Matter of fact, the whole deliverance of Israel is not about even glorifying Israel, yo. Right? It's about glorifying the name of Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, yo. Because the Lord, Yahweh's plan is of all creatures, all living things and non-living things, right, to bow before the name Yahweh Shai, yo. Right? The scripture, scripture that again. That are the name of Yahweh Shai, all knees should bow. Right? I think of Colossians 1. Somewhere it's Colossians 1. I think I can start 26 thereabout. See? That's the whole purpose of the creation, yo. Right? To worship Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, yo. What?
Colossians chapter 1 verse 26. Even the mystery which has been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints, to whom Yahweh would make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Mashiach. Colossians chapter 1 verse 15. Who is the image of the invisible power,
Right?
the firstborn of every creature. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him.
Right? All things were created by Yahweh Shai and for Yahweh Shai. Right? So at the end of the day, all things are going to obey Yahweh Shai. All things are going to be brought under the power of Yahweh Shai. Right? Because all things consist to him. Right? So the deliverance of Israel is to glorify that name Yahweh Shai. And him going to share that glory with him brethren. Right? And him going also and to glorify the Son. Right? The Lord Yahweh, the Father Yahweh, going to be glorified also, Right? Because Yahweh, as the scripture said, he is the image of the invisible God, Right? To glorify his image, the Lord Yahweh also going to be glorified, So our deliverance is about glorifying the Godhead. It's about glorifying Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right? I think Ezekiel 36, where it says, for my name's sake, do I do this? Ezekiel 36, I think run, bring it up.
I don't want to say, see if it's by name.